What's up? I'm Hugz. That's Sam. Welcome to Hugz and Sam. Today we're getting into Death Note episode 24. Last we left off, there was a crazy plot to capture Higuchi, Corporate Kira as I refer to him as. It's been absolute madness. And
they have him like cornered and
they shot the gun
out of his hand and the old man sniped.
Got it all handled. Well, he shot out the tire, got out of the car, went to finish it, shot the gun out of his hand. Now,
my question was,
notebook.
The death note is in his backpack, in his car, and who's going to go through that? Like, who's going to
touch it? What's going to happen to it? Was it previously, that was the one that was both Misa and Light's notebook, I think. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. And is it going to fall into their hands somehow and give them their memory back? Don't know, but a lot of craziness has been going on these last few episodes. Very hectic. Excited to see where it goes from here. Let's check it out. Let's do it.
Please let me go and make the arrest. I'd like to come with you, Chief, if that's all right.
He like wants to.
I understand. But remember, this is Kira. Be sure to take every precaution when you approach him and don't allow him to see your face.
I will shoot to stop him, not to kill.
Yes.
Because they need answers, you know?
Yes, sir. You can count on me, Chief.
Yeah!
This is like such a huge moment for all of them, you know?
I know.
Hands above your head and get out of the car.
Even that music.
I know. The walk of shame. Total defeat.
It's completely out of options, you know?
You probably won't believe me, but I've got a special notebook. If I write someone's name in it while thinking of their face, that person dies.
Oh my god. The reveal, though!
Mr. Yagami.
Yeah, I found it. It was in one of the compartments of Higuchi.
Oh my god!
He has written a lot of names in it, but
Oh
there
my
doesn't
god!
seem to be anything else unusual about it.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! I like how he's like pulling a fake gun. Like he's got his hand like this, like.
Must be getting tired.
Oh snap!
What's wrong?
Because he grabbed the notebook.
It seems only people who have touched the notebook can see.
Oh snap!
Once you take hold of that notebook again, all the memories of the Death Note in which you
Yeah.
feel like is yours will return at once.
What if L picked up the notebook and then like remembered at one point he's been a killer, you know?
Come on, let me see it. Books. There have to be 2 notebooks.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Are you okay?
I've won.
Oh my god!
What? As planned, is that what he said?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Rem, I want you to give the notebook to someone with status who lusts for power and money. They'll end up using the notebook to satisfy that urge.
Is it so when he touches it, he'll
If you
remember
do that, I can
everything and
guarantee that
everybody
Misa will be
from both
released from
notes?
her confinement soon. And if I'm wrong, and if it looks like she won't be released for years, then you can kill me. That sound fair to you?
Damn.
All right. If it means that Misa will be saved, I'll do as you ask.
After this, I'll go and demand to be confined like Misa, and have them put me under 24-hour surveillance.
God.
While I'm
He
locked
had
up,
it all
I'll
planned
relinquish
out.
the
Oh
notebook
my
to you.
gosh. I gave up
That's
hope
just the
that
way I am.
he knew what he was
So then
doing,
you'll try
you know?
and catch the guy who Ren gives the notebook to and steal it before L gets to it.
If you don't have
But
full
all of them
ownership,
have
your
seen
memories will only return for as long as you're in contact with the notebook. As soon as you let go of it, your memories will disappear again.
That means I've got to kill Higuchi without letting go of this notebook. All this 4 times in less than a second. Got it. Just as I expected.
He saved a little piece of the...
Old habits die hard.
Oh my god. Is he gonna write it in his frickin' blood? Oh my god. This is...
Mr. Yagami, please take Higuchi to the car.
I'm just waiting for him to drop.
This has gotta be the longest 40 seconds of my life.
There it is!
What the hell? What's happening?
And they're gonna want to look at that notebook to make sure he didn't write his name in it.
What are you doing? Yes, he's already dead. And you're next, Ryuzaki.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
God.
No!
Is a prerequisite for the death note. Hold on.
This is so good! Oh my god!
This is what we've been waiting for so
So
long.
he had a piece of it in his freaking
The watch the whole time. I knew he had to have some mechanism to like remind himself of how to get to a death note.
But the one death note would remind him that he had that in his watch.
That's awesome.
And to freaking pull the thing and like...
because he had to have something separate from the death note, because if he just wrote Higuchi's name in there, it's totally obvious. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm like, don't do it.
But what is he going to do now that his dad... I don't know who was it. Mochi was the second person that touched it, and then L. Like, what is he gonna do? They all have touched it. They all can see.
What did he say? Like something about like as long as he like if he basically got rid of the death note, like if he stopped touching it, he his memories would go away again.
Because he didn't have ownership of that death note. That's why he had to kill Higuchi while he was still holding the death note. So that way, the ownership would go back to him.
But I'm saying like, okay.
So they can still see the Shinigami. They didn't have memories that they would lose.
Right.
It's just as soon as they touched it, they can now see Shinigami.
Yeah.
But
since he used the note from the other death note, he remembers all of his memories, but he's still not ownership over the death note that he's holding.
No, he does have ownership over that now because he killed Higuchi.
Oh,
the
because
thing
he was like
the
owner.
death note he was holding wasn't his. So if he
killed the owner of the death note,
now he has possession of it.
Oh my god!
But the thing is, if Rem and Ryuk are going to be hanging out around him, like all the people are going to know because they can see them. So what does he do to them? Like, how does he? Where does he go from here now?
Is he gonna have to kill his dad and like all the people
That's what I'm saying.
See it?
He's also gonna. Well, there's only 3 people. His dad touched it. I think Mochi was the second person that touched it.
Yeah.
And then L. So those are the 3 that saw it. So he's got to go to Misa, get Misa to touch it or give her back ownership of one of the death notes, so that way she'll remember or be able to see. I think, will she get Shinigami eyes back?
I don't know.
But at least she would get her memories back, so she would remember the name she saw, maybe. Or maybe that's where the misspelling thing comes in. That was like way back where they said
the
if you misspell a name.
misspelling maybe came in with Matsuda. Whenever he wrote Matsui.
Yeah, well, it wasn't really a misspelling. It was just the wrong name. He didn't know his actual name.
Oh.
Because there's one that says if you misspell it so many times, like,
yeah,
you can't kill the person or whatever. At least that's what it made it seem like.
Yeah.
I wanted to pause this because I'm like, so much just happened. That was such a
happened.
huge thing because we're only a couple minutes into
I
the
know.
episode. Well, dang, we're
halfway.
It felt like we're only 2 minutes into the episode.
Yeah, I know.
We're like 12 minutes
It's like
in.
they just like opened it up with all
Exactly.
that.
It was so intense, but we've been waiting for this payoff for so long. I'm like, I had so many theories about how he was going to get back to where it was and stuff like that. But my biggest question right now is, what is he going to do that they can see the Shinigami? And then, does Misa get her eyes back? Like I said, with just the memory, she should remember his name.
How is he going to know L's
Ryozaki's
name?
real name, yeah.
Yeah, like how?
But if she gets her memories back, she should be able to just know it. Hopefully. She'll be like, oh, I saw his name. You know, even if she doesn't have Shinigami eyes. Because what would be really lame is if she gave up half her life for Shinigami eyes and then had to do it again to get it back.
Yeah. But we also still don't know how many years Jealous had.
Rough. Still, a half and then a half again. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Well, also now I feel like Rim might not have to die. Because I feel like, you know, now that
I don't know. I
Higuchi's
mean,
dead.
they're still going to be coming for her, though. You know what I mean? Like, they still are going to be coming after the second Kira. I just feel like a lot of craziness just happened right there. And I just needed a second to kind of...
Next we know they're all
Take
going to be
it in.
sitting up in the tower that they threw up in the middle of the city.
With all
there.
the Shinigami.
And they're just going to be chilling there eating dessert with the Shinigamis. Having
Alright.
their apples.
Let's get back into this. It
Apple
is a
pie.
prerequisite for the Death Note used in the human world. Here, let's bring this back. It is a prerequisite for the Death Note used in the human world. The living god of death makes sure that the humans in the human world use it. Okay.
Oh. But Misa hadn't used hers.
Yeah, she did.
Not up until Kira started killing. Remember they said... She said...
She got it after that, didn't she? We actually don't know in timeline
Well,
wise.
because Rim said something like, you never really used it until now.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We don't know how long it was. You know what I mean? Timeline wise,
Yeah.
exactly how long she had it. But
Yeah.
it's very difficult to consider that a god of death who has possessed a human could die. But if he should die, the Death Note that he brought into the human world will not lose its power. Okay. So, essentially, if Rem does die, and Misa still has her Death Note, the Death Note will still work.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
But why does it say he? It says, but if he
I think
should
they
die,
always
Death Note
say
that
he.
brought into- Well, it just makes me think, like,
Ryuk.
is Ryuk gonna die?
We talked about that a long time ago, but
I don't think Ryuk would, like,
actually
love Light enough to do anything like.
yeah. I don't know. Alright, but let's get back into it, see where this goes. My
Like
brain
Law and
is just, I don't know how I'm going to be able to watch the rest of this. Like, I'm just... I wonder if they're all touching it now, like, so they can see it, because Matsuda's looking at it.
Yep.
Yeah.
As well, the back cover has some more instructions on how to use it. There are 2 more rules. One of them is, if you make this note unusable by tearing it up or burning it, all the humans who have touched the note till then will die.
What? Is that really true, Aizawa?
Ren, there's no way the old man back home will get mad at us if we write fake rules in here, is there?
No, there are no
fake?
rules against doing so.
Oh,
Fine
snap!
then, Light, I'll do it. But you owe me an apple for this.
That's so smart!
Yes.
According to these instructions at the back of the notebook, if the person using the note fails to consecutively write names of people to be killed within 13 days of each other, then the user will die.
Wait a second.
So it's like
If that's
forcing
true,
them
then it
to
means Light
have
and
to
Misa
keep
Misa are
killing
completely
people.
clear, doesn't it?
Yeah, now that you mention it, that's right. Light and Misa
Yeah,
were
'cause
detained for
they
more than
weren't
50
using it.
days and are still under surveillance.
Please accept my apologies for all the trouble.
That crack smile right there.
Yeah, but we still can't say that we've solved the case until we figured out everything.
The
Would it be
second
alright
Kira.
if I kept investigating with you without the handcuffs on?
Yes.
And just like that, Misa and I are proven innocent. A notebook of death filled with rules written by a Shinigami. You will die.
I don't see any way out of
Be
this for
sure to
now.
text me every day, okay?
I just don't see any way out
I
of it.
feel really bad too.
Goodbye to Misa Misa.
Knock it off, Matsuda. Let's leave them alone.
Light, your memory must have returned. Don't worry, I can do this. I won't let you down.
That's awesome.
All her memory.
I love the memory rush, how they do that.
Dear Misa, by the time you read this letter, you should have remembered everything.
Oh, a letter from Light.
I hope it wasn't written from the Death Note, because he wrote Misa's name in it.
Yeah.
He went by the name Hideki Ryuga. I want you to write his real name in the notebook and kill him. Then burn this letter right away. If you do this for me, I promise I will love you for the rest of my life.
part of Light's plan. He wanted me to get this notebook.
That's the
regain all my
freaking
memories,
long
and
game right there.
kill Hideki Ryuga. Light, it's no good. I don't remember his name anymore.
I finally returned to the human world.
Ryuk! Oh, it's been so long. I'm so glad to see you. How are you doing?
Sorry,
Oh.
I'm a guy. I get a little shy sometimes.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Here.
Aww.
Let's for you.
I miss Ryuk so much.
An apple from the Shinigami world.
Ew, it doesn't look very good.
Come on, one bite won't kill you.
It's sand. Ugh.
Are you sure you really want me to cut your lifespan in half for the second time?
So it
But
does.
what choice do I have?
Watch her have only had like 10 hours left, and he just like, you know what I mean?
Light will be so mad at me if I let him down.
Hey, it's Misa.
I feel like she's just gonna end up dying like
As long as we're
randomly
stuck in
before
here,
she
we
can
can't turn
do
our cell
whatever she
phones
has
off,
to
so
do.
she has to come all the way out here just to hang out with Light.
They're gonna see. Or no, they can't.
Misa's lifespan. It's been halved again. No. Did she make the eye deal with Ryuk?
There you go.
It's been a while, Ryuk.
So they can't see Ryuk,
Sorry,
then they'll
I
only
don't
see
remember Hideki
Rem
Ryuga's
Yeah.
real name. I tried, but I totally
Is Rim
forgot.
gonna get pissed at Ryuk for
making that deal.
making that deal
But
with
I
her?
did the
Misa, all I want is to enjoy a long life with you in an ideal world. That's just how I feel.
Light. I'm so happy.
Let's create a new world together. It'll be a place with no crime, where only kind people live, okay?
If Rem sacrifices herself to save Misa, though, she should like make sure to kill a lot of people beforehand, so she gets like the maximum amount of years added to her life.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. See, they're just like sitting
That
there like
ending, though.
they're watching them, and it's kind of like suspicious. I think
No,
how they're acting in that
very
hallway.
sus.
Like
Very sus.
this is so good.
This is, I get it. I really do. I really do. I get it. Why so many people, this is like their favorite freaking show.
Yeah.
Like, it's so well written. It did take a long time. It's a slow burn. Like, it took a long time for it to get truly epic. And it's just, the thing that I really like about this show, some shows start really strong and then they get stale after a while. Because it's like you can only have so many epic moments, you know what I mean? And it's like Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
Attack on Titan would have like these huge major moments, and then there'd be episodes where it's just kind of like there's big things that happen, but it's a little more like even stuff that
Filler.
would be huge for another show is like, well, this is Attack on Titan, so that's not as big.
Yeah.
With Death Note though, like it had interesting stuff that would keep you wanting to know more, but the tension, the like level of thought that has gone into the future of the story,
Yeah.
and you know how they had this set up with the multiple notebooks and in the watch and all that stuff. Like it's just so well written.
Well, like oh my gosh, and then it brings me back to his desk, like how he has like that little like secret
Exactly.
compartment and everything, and it's just like I wonder like he's now remembers all that and
Yep.
like oh my god,
That's what I'm saying. And now
so smart.
we have this other element of the officers and Elle being able to see Rem, and it's like Elle's gotta die. Elle has to die. I just don't see any way around it. But what concerns me is if Elle dies, what is Light gonna do with the rest of the team? Is he still gonna do what him and Elle talked about before, and him take on the moniker and still chase the second Kira?
oh my gosh, yeah.
Because I'm worried about what's gonna happen to like his dad. Like I want to feel like he wouldn't kill his dad. The rest of them I feel like he could.
Yeah.
He wouldn't necessarily probably want to, but I think he could do it if he had to.
I feel like he.
But his dad, I don't know.
I feel like he's gonna kill all of them. But I mean, the only thing it does, cause see, I didn't know if they were gonna be able to see Ryuk, but since
Yeah.
they haven't touched his Death Note,
I thought he'd be able to see Rem and Ryuk because he did the whole like around the world thing with like, I give it to you, you give it to him, he gives it back to me. You know, like I
Yeah.
thought that's why he did that, for that like circular type of thing.
Yeah.
But maybe that was just memory-wise, or I don't know what that was for. Absolute bonkers, though, this episode. I don't even know what to say. Like, we needed that break in the middle. I couldn't have just kept watching it.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I had to, like, get my thoughts in, because it was, like, a mind-blowing thing. It's like you expected it to happen, but when it finally did, you're like, holy crap.
And it's even more complex than you thought. Like, how he thought about, and it also makes sense why Rem kept saying like, "Light, y'all give me. I hope this is your plan."
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, the whole time she would say that, like every single time she'd say that, I'd say like, he doesn't know what's going on. And it's like he knew the whole time.
It's amazing. I can't wait to keep going. We don't have that many more episodes left. And I feel like the way it's ramping up, though, like they couldn't drag it out super long, because you can't really come on a down curve after this too much, because it would be really boring way to end the show.
Yeah.
But the way that they have it going now,
blood. God.
I can't even.
I can't even think. Like, it's so good. It's so good.
Let us know what you thought in the comment section down below. Like it if you did, sub if you don't already. Shout out to our patrons watching the full and early versions of the reaction up on Patreon. Thank you so much for your support. You really don't know how much it means. We'll have more videos for you soon. We love you guys. Bye.
Bye.